field on
John Rogers' land of Lissadrone now.
Yeah.
Well, we have Teddy's Hill on the boundary between the Mahansfield and the Limekill field, they used to call it.
Yeah.
And you see the bush there?
Yeah.
Well, that's Teddy's Hill. Tradition says that there was a Teddy O'Longine. He was a tailor. He used to live there. That's hence the name Teddy's Hill.
Yeah, Teddy Langan.
Yeah.
And he'd probably be working for the village that was in the
background. There's another story
background.
told about Teddy. Teddy was casting a kind of an eye on a bit of land belonging to a neighbour, further back.
Yeah.
The neighbour was in arrears with rent, and Flynn was supposed to be the agent.
He was.
But anyway, Teddy had Flynn haunted. Would he write to the big boss himself in Clay to Pew and to get himself installed in a bit of land that he was much better able to pay than the other poor guy that was in it.
Yeah.
But anyway, the story goes that Flynn got so fed up with him at last that he read him a letter he was supposed to get. Of course, the band never sent any word at all to Pew to get the land from him. And it went like this. A highly ruin the crocodile go she's a Lissadrone tar sus to black leaves all prog them all. That was the reply he was supposed to get from Arthur Pugh. Well, in fact, I don't know whether Arthur Pugh was an expert in Irish or not, but it's...
He probably had the use of the language, the same as Flynn. But
Flynn had a better use of the language.
That was plain enough for him.
Flowerier use of it, no doubt.
Where we started again, at the crossroads there, at Sean's, did you call it?
Yeah. And this is the bog road here.
Yeah.
And this is Drone West.
You can see a fence down there now with winds on it. This side, the side nearest to us, is still part of this town land. Across on the other side is Lissadrone West.
Yeah.
Fenced.
And they're all between two rivers, one way over on that side and one way over on this side, which forms the two boundaries of the townland. This townland is very old and is mentioned as Lissadrone or Lissadrine in Symington's Book of Survey and Distribution in 1641.
In Lissadrone, it leads into Licaroan Temple.
Yeah.
And over on that road also is a pound,
Yeah.
or at least where a pound used to be.
Yeah, in 1838. Yeah.
The pound now, we think, was in that corner there, or somewhere in that general area anyway, fairly near it. And it has a water supply of its own.
Yeah, and I suppose it had in those days too.
Probably would. It seems that was part of the what they needed for a pound.
Yeah.
And away on the opposite side then, the old map shows two houses.
Two houses been inside here.
Yeah, again, not a trace of them to be seen.
No. Famine, I think, wiped them out.
Yeah, probably. Which means that this area was fairly heavily populated.
Yeah, and it got terrible going over the time of the famine. There must have been a lot of people that lost their lives or died or moved out of here.
Yes. And the only way they could make a living, I suppose, would be walking for the landlords.
And down by the sea, trying to survive on fish and sandwiches or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. Dry year.
Yeah, it is, very.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the old Limekill was now. That's
Where
where the field was called the Limekill field.
Where the bunch of grass is over
Yeah,
there.
well, you can see that bunch of grass there.
Yeah.
Oh, it was there. I saw that Limekill when it was in its entirety. Pat only just ripped it out.
It was called the Limekill field.
Even back on the mountains, even the small holdings back on the mountains, the traces of Limekills.
Oh, indeed,
All over the
indeed,
place.
indeed.
That's why they're in it.
Yeah.
I think it was used by, they used to call this Boher Calm here, actually.
This one out here.
This part here was called Boher Calm.
Yeah.
And there was a wine in the avenue that's not in it now. Back up, way up the Molly and in by Sonny Holmes is into the bog.
He wouldn't let them come up here.
Yeah.
This was the old match
This was the old Macho Moore himself.
Yeah, the oldest of
Yeah.
the mat. Yeah, yeah. Oh, he was considered enough
Oh, he
too.
was an old sadist.
Yeah. Right,
Yeah.
this road was made in when? In 1932.
This was made after the land being applied in 19... we can get
1932, wasn't it? And your house, you had the gatehouse down there to
We
let.
had the gatehouse that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. These houses were built in.
Yeah.
That time.
Yeah.
Your house here was built later.
1939 or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our house was built in 1938. Yours in 1939.
Yeah.
Yeah. These houses were built in.
Yeah.
That time.
Yeah.
Your house here was built later.
1939 or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our house was built in 1938. Yours in 1939.
Yeah.
That's some kind of an old burial mound as well. I think we ever saw some kind of an old rutical altar.
Yeah.
More than likely, only the top slab seems to be missing out of it.
Yeah.
But one or the other.
Yeah.
It took quite an effort to put that thing standing up there.
Yeah. Well, there would be.
Another legend about an old fort down there.
Hold on. This would be an old burial anyway, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it looks like it.
And these two stones here would be probably from the Ice Age.
They were probably rolled in from the field. You see, there's quite a few of them scattered around the field.
Yeah, there's two of them down here
Yeah,
too.
there was a few more of them up here. I took them away.
Yeah.
If you look at those here now, they're definitely like markers. Come on, have a look. Move that around to redneck.
And there's another one over there.
The other one is over here, and the other one is standing on its jack.
Around here, wasn't
The
it?
exact spot, I think it's still. I can identify you yet.
You think
That spot.
you think you found it
It was
there?
just on top of the side.
Yeah, under a rock.
Yeah, and there was 2 or 3 bits of metal along with it. Again, I couldn't identify them. They
Yeah.
were some kind of limbers or something.
Yeah.
We get this fort now, and the bit of pockets was falling and everything. They were kind of powered.
Another ancient fort in
Yeah, this is
Lissadrone.
about-
Yeah.
See the main walls both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see some of the stonework. You can see some of the stonework on the wall in there if you have to take a look at it. Where they built the wall around the stream. And,
Yeah. So this is where the gate was across
yeah,
here.
the gatehouse then was there.
Yeah.
Where that shed is now.
Lissadrone School.
That's
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Where were they coming from? Should
What
come
comes
on.
on, come on, just come up. What then? Why do? Just come up the strand and just come up the strand and this strand from the side of the end. Up that steel one and up that.
Yeah.
So there was no road at all in that.
I know, yeah.
The road was going that way was coming out at Castle Right.
That's right. That's right.
That's how the road was up big, but it was just from the street and then they know that thing.
Yeah. Was that wall at that time, no?
No, that's how she around the top road.
There was an old house back there.
So we had the door was there, but it took it out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
from a small place to 7 or 8 to good money.
7 or 8?
What it was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What's the bride, is it?
No, Carramore Lacton over there. You know, the post office.
Oh,
Did you ever hear of McVeigh's?
I did.
Or McAveigh's?
I did. I got to talk to Matthew.
Yeah. Did you ever see the house standing?
I did.
It was across there from Finan Dugan, was it?
The other side of Finan Dugan was there. The Finan shape was what was the dairy at the one time.
Yeah.
Did you see the stand and some of the slates on?
Yeah. Oh, part of Finan Dugan's house was